I just watched Drake's official music video for Nokia. Did I like it? No. What up, words your boy Charles Brown back again talking facts. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep sending those Cashaps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. At the risk of being called a hater, which I'm sure I have been labeled as many, many times before in the past, I want to assure you that I am capable of objectivity. I am extremely capable, especially in this hip-hop space, this music space, to be objective, gang. I like a lot of different musics. I like a lot of different artists. I like a lot of different genres. I really just randomly followed a black country girl named Momo Boyd and another one named Tanner Adele to my YouTube music yesterday when it came up in my YouTube. I am very eclectic when I choose to like or don't like music. And I know a lot of you are gonna say, but Charles, we've been watching your channel for a couple of months and you haven't been that friendly to the boy. You just haven't been that friendly, and I'm going to agree. But that has been a process. We got there slowly. I was very fair, and then it became really clear that his fans were not going to play this fair. So I kind of had to play the way they played, and I'm just going to be honest. I wasn't really prepared for this situation to occur today with this video dropping, because I saw that it was coming out, but I really don't put any thought into people, what their release dates are, when they're going to drop videos and yada, yada, yada. So I saw it. I knew it said March 31st, but I don't care. I wasn't paying no attention to it, but it came up on my phone because, yes, I still have Drake in my subscriptions on my YouTube channel. I just do. I never unfollow them. Why? I don't really put no attention to that. I only unfollow like 2 people in the last 2 years. So I don't just be unfollowing people. So I got the notification that the video came up. I was like, is this real? Is this the real channel? Because I didn't really, like I said, I didn't put no thought that this was coming out. I wasn't waiting on bated breath for this video, right? So I said, let me click this because I want to see where we're at with this. This is the first, right? First music video. They got on my ass when I said that the, what was the other one? No Face, when I reviewed that video. And I actually gave credit and props to that video. Not the video, but I said the video was awful. But I said that the song out of those 100 gigabytes done upon your head top, I said that was one of the, if not the best song on that pack of music. Am I right? So it's not that I just outright hate what this guy does. So when this thing popped up in my feed, I clicked it. I said, I want to see it. I want to know what he's doing right now in regards to moving forward after this tragic, awful, very, very painful defeat. Let's just be honest. And I know a lot of you are going to say, Charles, you were predisposed to not like this video. No, that's not what happened. I went in, I said, because I'm a music fan first. And if the music was good, and if the album or the songs on the album were actually in any kind of way good, and I actually wanted to hear them, if I rated them, I would say they were good or they were not good, right? So this song, to me, I never really played this song from beginning to end. I'm just going to be honest. I never really checked for it. I never wanted to really, I may have heard probably 5 seconds of this song. So I never really was like, put any thought into this song. So right now, when I got the video and I clicked it, that was the first time I heard the song in full. Like I said, I watched this thing 5, maybe 6 times in a row, right? And just before I tell you about that video, I'm going to be honest with you. And you all know that I'm a Kenny guy, but Kenny has done stuff that I don't receive well either. So I'm not a guy that just goes around glazing guys as soon as they drop stuff, right? For instance, I'm probably one of the only people on the face of the earth that is claiming to be a Kenny fan that doesn't have the affinity for Squabble Up. I'm not like the greatest Squabble Up. Oh, the shock, the horror, right? I'm not the greatest Squabble Up guy, right? But I love the GNX album. I love Mr. Morale. Mr. Morale is my favorite body of work probably by any rapper in history, right? I love Damn. That's another body of work that I love. I love all of that stuff. To Pimp a Butterfly is a masterpiece, right? But with that being said, there are some songs that I'm okay not hearing, right? Just before you get in my comments and tell me I'm a hater and I can't see beyond my fandom, right? When Kendrick does something that I find to be not as up to his standards, I'll be the first to say it. But there's no reason for me to go around saying what's good, what's not good, right? I just keep that, I put that out when it's time. When it's time to talk about it, I will. right? And now it's time to talk about this. This is a brand new video right off the deck. This is the first video, music video, because like I said, that last one was supposed to be a commercial, allegedly. When they were in the mall, popping wheelies on the four-wheelers, they were supposedly promoting the new OVO store in the mall, some mall somewhere in Canada, and that's what that video was for, right? And the guys were just standing around looking like they didn't know what to do. Should they move, not move, when they look kind of weird? That video was not a music video. So this is the first video from the boys that we've gotten since what? First person shooter, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. Sorry. Family Matters. That was the last video, right? And I'm going to tell you why I didn't like this video. First of all, I think he's checked out. The performance, he doesn't look like he really wants to be performing. He has almost no energy. He looks almost bored. He looks almost self-conscious, like he doesn't know if people are going to receive it. Well, this ain't the Drake we know, gang. I'm just going to be honest. If we're going to keep it a buck, go look at him performing on first-person shooter, then come back to this, right? Just going to be honest. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to be fair. I'm giving you a fair assessment. For the Drake fans is going to come in here and try to rip me to shreds and say whatever. I'm giving you a fair assessment. He looks checked out. He looks bored to me. I don't like the black and white. I don't like the box. I know they shot it on, what, 35mm camera, right? Theo Scudra, his photographer guy, he shot this video. I'm just going to be honest. I think some of the shots are not good. I think they put him in an awful light. Some of these shots are bad shots. Some of the shots they seem a little cheesy, a little forced. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to tell you like this. I feel like this song is way hyper than this video. Some of these shots slow the song down. I don't even like the song. I don't really like it's just me. I think the song sounds cheesy, but that's me, right? I'm going to be the first to tell you when this is just my opinion. I know these people love it. They've been promoting this thing nonstop for 4 weeks, right? This is the hottest thing since sliced bread. But I listen to it over and over right now, and I can't get with it at all. I try. I'm like, I can't get jiggy with this gang. I'm just gonna be honest. But it ain't for me. This is for them. This is for you. So if I'm making a record for my fans and I'm supposed to be giving them, it seems like they taking this regardless. This guy could have sat in a wheelchair and it seemed like they gonna love this. But for me, I feel like he looks dry. I feel like the actual scenery doesn't fit the song. This song is supposed to be a big hot record. It seems like this is supposed to be a old school feel, the video, the square box or whatever you want to call it, and the way that they got the girls dancing is kind of old schoolish in a way, and he got a big old school cell phone, right? I don't think this is the route they should have went with this video. And I feel like a lot of times, like I say, he looks uninspired, which is not inspiring me to find this record hot. I'm just gonna be honest. So if he don't feel like it's hot, then why would I think it's hot? This supposed to be this is like the objective person who don't have no dog in the fight coming in to watch this. Am I going to appeal to that person? Am I going to get that person am I going to get their attention and say, oh, I like that, I want to watch it again? Or am I going to look at it and be like, this dude look like he barely want to be in there. He might be high. He might be drunk and high. I don't know what's going on, but he's moving mad slow. He seems unenthused to me. I'm just going to be honest. I feel like some of the shots with the girl, the female, whoever that is, the woman, whoever that is, they look kind of dry. They don't have no chemistry. Like this whole thing, this thing should have been way better. I'm just going to be honest. If you would have got like I said, this is his man, 50 grand. And he been doing stuff for him since whatever, the pandemic or whatever. But homeboy went a route with this, which is more avant-garde, right? This is more like an indie film, right? This isn't big budget. This is my first video back. It doesn't fit the song. I'm just going to be honest. Just because you put the girls in there dancing, it doesn't mean that that's going to work. It doesn't mean it's going to work. And to me, it doesn't do much for the song. It doesn't put the song in the space it's supposed to be in. Big, happy, party record. Where are they? They're like in these weird, futuristic, what's going on? Like, it's really not really, it ain't supposed to be bringing Canada with, it ain't supposed to be an ode to Canada. Why are you indoors? Why wouldn't you be outside shooting this? Why wouldn't you show the city? You got a model of a city. You got a plastic, you got the towers showing in a plastic model. Why didn't you just go in the city and film this? Like, it don't make no sense. Right? Is it that you can't go out there? Are people going to be standing around booing you? Like, what's the problem? Why would you film a record this big? Or film it where it's supposed to be in a big ass nightclub and make it a big ass party. Like, this could have been so much better, in my opinion. I feel like the direction of this didn't match the energy of what the record is supposed to be. I don't think this video is going to make this an iconic. This filming, whatever this scenery isn't iconic. This is going to be like, oh, it's some videos you look at, like when you watch Juicy, that's iconic, right? It fits the video, all of the shots, everything. We still talking about that video to this day. This isn't iconic to me. I'm just going to be honest. It feels like the guy had a different, like he wasn't even listening to the song when he made the video. Because none of the scenes inspire what the music is saying. Okay? So I don't think that the music, what he's talking about, is not inspired by what he actually put on film. That's just my personal opinion. And I know dudes going to think, oh, you hating. What if I hate? Maybe I am, but the simple fact of the matter, they didn't give me no reason to not hate it. I feel I've been very, very honest with when I do critique these things. I'll tell you when it's a good record and when it ain't, right? I'll tell you that. I told you the Hot Pot 6 had a good beat. I told you that. So what I'm telling you is, I'm not just going to come in here and try to diss the dude or whatever. I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't think this is a good video. I'm just being honest. I know the Drake fans don't care. This thing could have been a black screen. They would have been happy with a ball bouncing up and down. They would have been happy. It don't make no difference what I think, but they love it. And that's who it's for. But if you're going to put this out to the world, we're going to have our opinion. And my opinion is, I feel like this wasn't really, really big budget enough for what he could have done. He got like 50, 60 girls in there. They all dressed in black, whatever this is going on. But I don't think that that's what this video calls for. This is a party record. This shouldn't have been choreographed dance moves. This should have been letting people get busy to this. And it's just a big record. We're having fun. He could have filmed 1,000 different people doing a whole bunch of different dances, and they could have put that in a video. That would have been that would have been better than this. They didn't need all this choreography, in my opinion. That's just my humble opinion. I think this was really a big budget video for another song, right? I think that the direction wasn't good for what he needed coming out of this. This is not impressive. Like, do you find this video impressive? If you're not a Drake fan or you don't like this song, is this impressive? Like, you think this is like, oh my God, this is blowing me away. And I know, again, first-person shooter is probably $2 million budget, but you should be doing $2 million budgets. And where the hell is Party? Right? Ain't this from that song? Ain't this from that album? Right? What would everybody been saying? Oh, for a collab album? Well, where the hell is he in? Maybe he's in. I didn't see him. And I know this is a solo song, but it doesn't matter. Ain't this part of his album? Didn't he get a #1 album with this? Ain't he part of this whole thing? Right? Why is he not in the video? Maybe he is. I don't know, but I didn't see him. I'm just be honest. So why are we doing this? Why is it just one man's name on this when it's supposed to be an album of both of them? If I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one that missing something. But I feel like this is low-key. It was supposed to be, oh, this is going to be the snack before you get the appetizer, before you get the real da-da-da. And now it just looked like it's just your thing, right? And what was they saying when it wasn't selling like that? They were like, well, what academics say? Well, you got to combine the bigger artist numbers with the smaller artist numbers. Well, I don't see no smaller artists on here. They're removing this guy from it. Where's his video for his song? He got some solo songs on there. What we doing? Like, make this make sense. So, but this is the thing, and I'm gonna leave it at this. I feel like things are being done just to do them, right? I feel like I don't feel like this was well planned out. I feel like this was, well, we got the song, they finally got it popping at #1, so we need to do a video, right? And people still tell them it's not #1. Allegedly, it's gonna be #1 next week, right? Allegedly. So if they got it there, let's just do a video. It feel like they're reacting. They're not moving this stuff organically. They're reacting to stuff, which is the worst way to do music. You're not supposed to react. You're supposed to set the trend, lead this stuff. Like, Nokia video should have been out weeks ago. Like, why are we getting a video a month and a half, like a month and a week later? Like, it's 4 weeks later. This came out February 14th. It's about to be April. Why is this the first video? Am I bugging? I don't know. Maybe I don't follow everything that goes on with this. Maybe there's another video out there that I don't know about. But it feels like this stuff is being reactionary. It's trying to capitalize on stuff that's already old. Like, I don't understand why this is going the way it is. I don't think this is the right video to be like, this is my big comeback. They're trying to get the song to carry the video, and I don't think the song is good enough to do that, just gonna be honest. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know what you think in the comments. CLBMG, I promise you, this is not that somebody's watching it and hating it. I'm just giving constructive criticism. All right? And on that note, I'm gonna catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine.
CLB.